first you think that, you won't really get used to the cameras, and then
in the past year or so, Northwest has been spotted with the who's who's of rap's underground scene, channeling punk and alternative aesthetics while being the daughter of very rich, very famous, and significantly right-leaning parents.
So any thoughts about maybe putting Northwest on a future album or like collabing with her?
Absolutely.
Chilling with rappers twice her age with lifestyles that aren't for the faint of heart, from producing for Baby Sosa to dropping her own EP, are we in the midst of a child prodigy or ignoring the pitfalls of childhood fame?
I also saw a video of young baby Northwest front row. What was that like, seeing her?
Insane. I did not know that she listened to me at all.
I'm Sayou Cooper, and this is The Griots, reporting on hip-hop culture through a mix of soapbox editorials, weird commercial breaks, and some very serious guests.
Dear Lizzie, I think I may like my best friend as more than a friend.
The world got their first glimpse of Northwest through a Kardashian-Jenner business venture, the film Kris Jenner's Show, along with releasing North's baby picture during Kanye West's interview on the talk show. The photo was shared again on the official Twitter handle of the Kris Jenner Show, a last push to stir up ratings for a monotonous talk show that never made it past season 1. Since conception, the daughter of Kanye West and Kim Kardashian has always been in the public eye.
On Sunday, October 27th, the moment you've been waiting for will finally arrive.
Hey, Kim.
Taking a different approach from other celebrity parents like the Carters, who were more reserved when the public got to see Blue Ivy and their subsequent children.
10 years.
10 years.
How does it feel being back?
It feels surreal because my daughter's here.
Nowadays, you see Blue Ivy a lot, but it's still under the cautious supervision of her very private mom and dad. Blue Ivy doesn't play an indispensable role in the brands of Beyonce and Jay-Z. The couple can attract and maintain media attention through their musical careers confidently. But with the Kardashians-Jenners, family is the entire brand. Pregnancies, engagements, breakups, and weddings get multi-episode specials and magazine spreads.
And my butt, those rumors, I just don't think I'll ever outlive them.
It's been reported Kim Kardashian made millions from her wedding with Kris Humphries.
It feels like you blink and you miss this marriage. Kim and Kris headed for divorce just 72 days after tying the knot.
Through selling rights to photos and videos of the wedding, the after party, even their honeymoon, according to a 2011 NPR piece.
I said to my kids, look, I'm going to put my heart and soul into this. I'm going to work hard, and I'll take 10% because that'll make it worth my while. I'm not going to charge you the industry standard.
And while Kanye West has frequently positioned himself as above the Kardashian-Jenner publicity obsession, he transitioned into their world pretty smoothly. Northwest's entire life up till now has been up for curated public consumption, willingly dispersed by her parents.
Stop!
Don't assume it was left by accident. If you see something, say something.
Mr. Kardashian, you left that courthouse today with O.J. Simpson in that white van. It was reminiscent in a way of the Bronco ride. What was it like, that ride back?
North Forever, the debut EP of preteen rapper-producer blue-hair nepo princess Northwest, was always going to be polished.
I think that Israel now is the best partner that the countries of Africa could have, and it's something that is dear to our hearts. The founder of modern Zionism, the national movement of the Jewish people, was Theodor Herzl, and he said, after I liberate the Jewish people, I will go to Africa to help liberate the black people.
When the 12-year-old announced she partnered with Larry Jackson's Gamma for her February single, Piercing on My Hand, it was clear that the long-standing SoundCloud Underground superfan was going to have all the studio time she wanted. Yes, we're here because of her parents, but what really makes that good or bad? What people really can't stand is a nepo baby who sucks, a person who gets handed opportunities and fails to deliver. On North Forever, West leans on every resources available, from expensive samples to a team of engineers and studio guitarists, an effort to deliver 12 minutes of fine-tuned pandemonium. You could cynically interpret these assets as an ostentatious display of privilege, but it scans more like North West trying to use every tool at her disposal in service of world building. Vivian Medici wrote for The Fader in May. It's one of the many reviews for North West's debut EP, North Forever, media attention that most emerging artists dream of, media attention that this platform is also providing.
Lindsay Lohan is a wanted woman again.
Jeanette had her first audition at age 6, encouraged by her late mom, Deborah. Their mother-daughter bond, deeply disordered and chaotic.
In 1990, actress Drew Barrymore, with the help of journalist Todd Gold, released the autobiography Little Girl Lost, chronicling her life as a troubled child star turned rehabilitated adult. Barrymore came from a prestigious acting family and started in the business young, most notably in Steven Spielberg's E.T. By 13, she was in rehab, and at 15, emancipated from her parents. Traditionally, the term child star had been used to denote young, popular actresses and actors, but post the 2000s, fame and who is considered a celebrity have expanded. With the release of her EP, North West is officially a child star, and there's a lot of good and bad that comes with that. Add the weight of her notorious parents, there's additional commentary that can be made about the entertainment industry too. The stars you all love are rarely rags to riches stories. There's always some help on the way to the top.
While the world awaits the big reveal of Kim Kardashian's baby name, brand new details this morning of her delivery room drama.
In late December 2012, Kanye West asked concertgoers at his Atlantic City show to make some noise for his baby mama. A pregnant Kim Kardashian was in the crowd, not officially divorced yet from her second husband, Kris Humphries. The announcement, a genetic and social unification of the 2000s trailblazing artist and a LA gal famous for being famous, commenced a new era in American mass media.
Our moms have been friends forever, and she was my closet organizer for a couple years.
Canonically, most people over 25 on the internet know of Kim Kardashian originally from her sex tape with R&B singer Ray J and the E! manufactured reality TV series Keeping Up with the Kardashians, debuts that both conveniently released around the same time in 2007. Presently, Ray J, Kim Kardashian, and her mother, Kris Jenner, are entangled in a defamation lawsuit over exactly how that sex tape came to be. Through a slew of lives and posts in 2022, Ray J claimed the sex tape was orchestrated and was never unintentionally leaked. According to him, he pitched the idea to Kardashian after seeing the press surrounding Paris Hilton and Rick Solomon's sex tape. Kardashian took the idea to her mom, Jenner, and the rest was history. In his countersuit of the 2025 Kardashian-Jenner defamation lawsuit, his legal team argued, for the next 2 decades, Kardashian took every opportunity to draw attention to herself and painstakingly weave a false victim narrative around the sex tape. The messy triangle highlights the intriguing ways black men have played a pivotal role in the rise of the Kardashian-Jenner family and the matriarch empire of Kris Jenner. Black men who are equally attention-seeking to their Kardashian-Jenner lovers, but still could be victims on their white supremacist pecking order.
No matter where she goes.
We spotted Amanda Bynes wearing a pretty strange wig and being escorted from a New York City police station in handcuffs.
Dress her up from her head to her toe.
I'm going to ask you this, and it's embarrassing for me to ask you this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Are you a virgin? How could you ask me that question?
On the town at the mall, he loves high fashion.
By the time Kanye West and Kim Kardashian were officially a couple in 2011, Kanye West was a superstar who utilized hip-hop as his main anchor.
It just feels very sad. Like, I think every piece of news that I hear about Kanye West, I think in the past 2 years, just reminds us of like the husk that this man is. If I had to write his obituary today though, I don't know, man. I think he has made incredible contributions to 21st century black music, both from the soul chopping stuff to the fact that he has a bunch of mini me's like Travis Scott, Childish Gambino.
In 2011 American popular culture, the Kardashians Jenners were already a big deal, but Kanye West, a black man, brought more legitimacy and fame to the brand. West was extremely talented, ambitious, and enamored with white people. The seeds of his far-right and anti-black pivot already planted.
That's kind of what I was saying earlier, right? I feel so many of the takes that Kanye has that I'm oh, interesting, right? Like, so College Dropout, he's kind of talking about like, that's kind of a social realism album. Like he's talking about like working class Black life in Chicago.
Like a doll on display, Kim Kardashian became a vessel of Kanye West's perfect woman, surgically enhanced physical features with an aesthetic on loan from Kanye West's Black American culture.
My whole journey with criminal justice reform started about a year ago when I came to see the president.
A trophy he showered with elaborate gifts and public praises, all while ostensibly cheating during the entirety of their relationship. Sexual liaisons that were hidden from the public as the growing family morphed into the new Brady Bunch. In return, Kim Kardashian cashed in on her social currency. With Kris Jenner steering the ship, the Kardashians-Jenners monetized their life for brand partnerships. All Kim Kardashian wanted to be was famous, and she was not afraid of making that known.
Why not start an exchange commodity platform?
There's something interesting online, Jay. I'd love to hear what you think about this. If you had a choice between getting paid $500,000 in cash,
where we can trade with one another,
or lunch with Jay-Z, which would you choose?
You gotta take the money. What I'm gonna say?
Well, why don't you start one?
You would take the money?
Yeah, because you got all that in the music for $10.99. That's a bad deal.
Why don't you start the commodity exchange you're talking about?
When I was 12 years old, I was the antithesis of cool. I was going through puberty and had these huge tits. The sight of my period terrified me each month because I didn't want to be a woman. As a 29-year-old, I'm what you consider the youngest millennial and oldest Gen Z. Even though my upbringing was working class, we always had a computer at home, so I grew up on the internet. My pop culture was everything on Disney Channel, Twilight books, Harry Potter mania, and never affording the clothes from Hollister. In elementary school, I had a MySpace, but that died out when Facebook came around. Back then, while still stigmatized and ridiculed, I had dedicated tween media for my girlhood.
You say, quite frankly, that this was never your dream. Stardom was never your dream. Whose dream was it?
My mom's.
For tweens like Northwest, that media has slowly disappeared. I guess what ultimately makes me uncomfortable about Northwest's burgeoning rap career is informed consent. For a family that's monetized every aspect of their life, Northwest, her siblings, and cousins are the obvious torchbearers to continue on the Kardashian-Jenner legacy, whether they like it or not. Reporting from the east coast of the American Empire, I'm Sayou Cooper, and this is The Griots. I wrote and produced this episode. Our Instagram and other cool stuff can be found on our website. Links are always in the description. Thank you to the ancestors. Until next time.